right? So I was asking you to answer the fourth question in it, right? So some of you had done, and some of you were asking me the explanation for that, right? So I wanted to, you know, so the fourth one, right? So fourth one. So in that they are saying, right, 3/7 of a plot of land belong to Pradeep. Right? So if a land is divided to 7 portions, he owns 3 portions in it, right? Okay, fine. So he bought 1/4 of the portion of land which did not belong to him and annexed it to his plot, right? He bought 1/4 of the portion of land which did not belong to him. Okay, so 3/7 of the plot of land belonged to Pradeep, right? 3/7 out of, if the land is divided into 7 portion, in that 3 portions is belong to Pradeep, mean which the, if I ask you the number of, I mean, how many portions of land which did not belong to him, how many portions of land, so 3 portions out of 7, 3 is belong to Pradeep means, right? So definitely that 4 portions, which 4 portions will not be belong to him, right? So 4 portions do not belong to him. That means if I ask you as a fraction, that you will say 4/7 do not belong to him, right? Okay, so he bought 1/4 of the portion of land which did not belong to him and annexed it to his plot, right? He bought 1/4 of the portion of land which did not belong to him and annexed it to his plot. So he's buying 1/4 of the portion of land which did not belong to him. So 1/4 of the portion of land which did not belong to him, so this is the fraction of land which did not belong to him, so I am saying 1/4 of it. you know so if it is off condition, then if I use the off condition, it's going to be just multiply, right? Multiply. So if I multiply 1/4 into 4/7, it is going to be 1. Here in 4 you have only 1/4, here also 1. So he bought 1/7 and he annexed it to his plot, right? So he bought 1/7. So the first question is, what fraction of the total plot of land did Pradeep buy, right? From total plot of land, what fraction of land he bought? So 1/7 of the plot he bought. Fine. So the next part, show that Pradeep now owns more than half the plot of land. So what fraction of the total plot of land did Pradeep buy? Is he bought 1/7. Okay. Show that Pradeep now owns more than half the plot of land. Okay, now already he had 3/7, right? So he bought another 1/7, right? So that is going to be 4/7. Suppose if he is owning, so out of 7, if he is owning exactly half of the portions of land, it is going to be 3.5, right? So if his land is divided into 7 portions, half means 3.5 portions should be owned by him, not to be half. Now 4 is greater than 3.5, so that you can say something like this. So he owns 4/7 of the plot of land. No, yeah, he owns 4/7 of the plot of land. So you can say 4 is greater than 3.5, right? 3.5. Therefore you can say 4/7 is also, right? 4/7 is also greater than 3.5/7. Therefore he owns land more than half of it. Simple. You got that? So then if the area of the portion remaining after Pradeep had bought a part of it is 240 meters square. Okay, fine. So after, right, so you showed he owns more than half of it now. Okay, fine. So they are saying if the area of the portion of remaining after Pradeep had bought a part of it is 240 meters square. Already he owned 3/7 and he bought 1/7. So now totally he owns, sorry, wait. Now totally he owns 4/7. That means remaining portion of land is what? 3/7. They are saying, see, the area of the portion remaining, this is the fraction of that portion, had bought a part of it is 240, yeah, had bought a part of it is 240 meters square. That means if this fraction is 240 meters square, means they are asking what is the area of the land owned by Pradeep in square meters. Now they are asking, so he owns 4/7 now, the remaining part is 3/7, right? For this the area is 240 meters square means, right, for out of 7 portions, if the area of 3 portions is 240 meters square means what is the area of 4 portions? That is what they are asking for. That means for 3 portions 240 meters square means what is 1/7, I mean 1 portions of it, it is going to be, if I ask you for 1 portion of it, is going to be 80 meter square, because you are going to divide. Now 3 has become 1 means 3 divided by 3 is 1. To find 1 portion, now 3, for 3 portion 240 means 1 portion you have to divide 240 by 3, that is 80 meters square. Still it's not over, they are asking. So the fraction of land which belongs to Pradeep, right? So he owns 4/7 of the portion. That means, right, that means to show that, right, he owns 4/7 now. So out of one, that out of all portions, right, one portion is 80 meters square, means he owns 4 now. 4 into 80, that is going to be 320 meters square.